All right, Shalawam. We GMS New Orleans coming back at you with another live count. Prior to getting started, as we always do, we like to give infinite honors and prayers to
YAHAWAH, bahasham, YAHAWASHI, bahasham,
Microchip. Double honors to the elders and apostles of great Millstone. Salutation to the aquas that's pushing the truth and sincerity. Lord willing, this video be edifying first and foremost to the whole feet elect, then to those that cleave to the body. And that's another damn Babylon. We out here week in and week out to prophesy the downfall of America and salvation to the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, and judgment to the other nations, okay? Which is contrary to popular belief. This world believes that the Lord loves everybody and He's going to save everybody, man. That so-called Jesus Christ came to save everybody, man. Okay, that's not the case according to biblical prophecy, man. You see? But either way it goes, there's a destruction and there's a salvation. Salvation is geared towards 1/3 of Israel, which makes up the so-called niggas, Latinos, and Native Americans, all right? And 2/3 of our people will be destroyed, and also to you other nations. And outside of that, and also in that, you nations gonna be taken up for captivity, man. Okay, the chief of you nations, Esau, Edom, all right? Which is an arch enemy and to Jacob, man. Esau and Jacob is at war. Esau is the modern day, or what you would call the so-called white man, and Jacob is the so-called black man. All right, there's a war that has been happening between these two since the womb. When you go into the book of Genesis, give me that.
I got it.
All right. Yeah.
Okay. This is Genesis 25, right, verse 22.
Yep.
And the children struggled together within her.
Go ahead.
And she said, if it be so, why am I thus?
Yep.
And she went to inquire of Yahawah.
Yep. And right here, you want to click it? Click the thing. You need to click it? No, you doing good? All right, read it again, Oxalate.
This is Genesis 25 and 22. And the children struggled together within her. And she said, if it be so, why am I thus? And she went to inquire of Yahawah.
And what's happening here, you have Rebecca. Now, what you have Rebecca, all right, bearing Esau and Jacob in the womb, man. And she was having issues with the birth, all right, because that was a matter of fact, it's going to say, I won't get in front of it. Go ahead.
Verse 23. And Yahawah said unto her, 2 nations are in thy womb.
And the reason why she inquired of the Lord, why am I thus? Because in that time, when women was pregnant with children, they didn't have issues, man. They just had the child, man. Okay? Go ahead. Huh? Oh, they had them back there. Yeah, you're right. Because it compares Eve womb, Salaki. Slip of the tongue, since Eve. They got that curse on Salaki. Go ahead.
And 2 manner of people shall be separated from thy bowels.
Yep. The 2 manner of people meaning 2 different total, 2 different nations of people, man. They're not gonna look alike. They're not gonna talk alike. They're not gonna walk alike.
Like the same thing.
They're not gonna like the same things. They're not gonna get along. All right? They're indifferent. Go ahead.
And the one people shall be stronger than the other people, and the elder shall serve the younger.
And the elder, right, which makes up you Edomites, okay, have to serve the younger, which is Jake, man. Okay? The elder is gonna serve. Give me Revelation 10, 13, and 10. The elder gotta serve the younger, man. Okay, which that's gonna happen right now. The younger is serving the elder. All right, because the younger is in captivity under the elder. Now, according to Job 9 and 24, the earth is given into the hands of the wicked, which is the elder brother, which Esau came out first, man. Go ahead.
And when her days to be delivered were fulfilled, behold, there were twins in her womb. And the first came out red all over, like in hairy garment.
So the first is the elder brother, all right, like a hairy garment. When you look at Eve, for the most part, his makeup, he's real hairy, man. All right? And that's why it explained him as a hairy garment. Go ahead. And red. All right? Which also gives him the offspring name of Edom. Okay?
And they called his name Esau.
And they called him Esau, okay? Which is a Joshua, right? In the Hebrew, or wasted away. Go ahead.
Verse 26. And after that came his brother out, and his hand took hold on Esau's heel.
Right. The reason why they say his brother came out and didn't explain how he looked, because he was regular, man. Okay? He was normal. They had to go into how he looked. But Esau, according to the scriptures, had the plague of leprosy on him, man. All right?
Everybody was melanated back then, except for the Edomites.
Exactly, man.
And his name was called Jacob. And Isaac was 80 years old when she bare and Isaac was 80 years old when she bare him.
Right, that's good.
Okay.
That's more?
Yeah, a little more. Just going into their characteristics. 27. And the boys grew, and Esau was a cunning hunter.
Right, you see the day, all right, which Esau, he holds or he wields the modern day sword, right? He's a cunning hunter. You go in the woods, Esau like to hunt, okay? He like to catch his prey. He actually like to do it for sport, man.
Louisiana is called sportsman's
paradise. And he also hunt people, man. According to Lamentation, right? The people he's hunting is his enemy. That he knows his enemy, which is Jacob, man. All right? Which it further speaks about in the chapter, man. Go ahead.
A man of the field, and Jacob was a plain man dwelling in tents.
Yeah, you know Jake. You get the modern day Jake, a nigga. Jake like to chill at the house, man. Okay, in his tent, drinking wine, or just he's a plain man. That don't mean he don't know how to do things of hunting and different things, because he clearly went and did it. He's just a plain man, man. Okay? And when you go in that word plain, it's not just that he's just bored and he don't do nothing. Okay? Get that word plain in the strong.
Content, like Jake.
Perfect. No, it means more than that. Yeah. Okay, you making a point? Go ahead.
I'm just saying, when the brother's gonna get it, but I think plain means he was perfect. Like,
come in somehow.
Yeah, I'll just let the brother go. I don't want to miss
Yeah. Now he got some good enough. Let him get it, man. And Jake was a plain man. All right? Which Jake is Jake is in the image of our Lord, man. All right? We got characteristics of our Lord, man. All you 12 tribes, man. What?
It's Strong's H8535, which is Tom. Tom says perfect, complete,
Yeah.
one who lacks nothing in physical strength, beauty, etc.
Exactly. It's more. He lacks nothing. Meaning he was given the eye, when you place your eye, the beauty, right? We was the nation of beauty. All right. We was the more physical person, man. And when you look at it today, you look at the Jakes, we the best people in the Olympics. We dominate that. We dominate basketball, football, singing, dancing. All right. Anything physically done, these Israelites are the best. Education.
Yeah, it is. These damn devils had a 40, 50-year head start, and they still blow by on my damn shit, man.
That's right, bro.
You know? That really goes back to Adam, too, because the Lord said he created man in his image. It goes into the ways of the Most High.
That's right.
Right, and the Lord was dealing with who back then? The Edomites, man.
That's right.
He wasn't dealing with you until today. He's still not dealing with all you nations. He don't give a damn. That's why I tell you that the nations were dead, man. Y'all don't have no flavor, nothing special about y'all, man. Here it is, you got billions and $1 million on the earth, and you look like shit. All right, there's nothing special about an Edomite. I always go into Edomite for some reason. All right, them Hamites. We seen that Hamite yesterday. Green shirt on, green and blue shirt, button down on a 95-degree day.
with some sandals on.
Yeah, somebody, come on, man.
And we can clearly see that you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans are the people. Because who are all these different nations imitating? Speaking the slang, wearing the clothes, all that.
It get down to the smallest things. They won't walk like Jake. They even some of these sag their pants like Jake, man.
Yeah. The women get the lip fillers, the ass fillers, all that.
Yeah, and then now what's going on? You Edomite women, you want them mocha babies, man. You want them Milano. What they call them back then? The Milano baby.
Milano.
Yeah. You want some of that black ink in you, man.
Damn. See, the perfect example. Get him on the camera.
Chinese gonna have it all, Chinese.
Lord have mercy.
Hey,
Lord have mercy.
that's what's ruling the earth.
Fucked up.
Yeah.
That's Jay. Like in
That
300.
ain't no
Get back.
Jay.
That's monster.
So
After you get that, you got it. You got the precept.
sound, wholesome.
He wholesome.
You know, he got struck
Right.
by lightning, man.
He looked like your boy from Men in Black. Remember he had the roach in him?
It's an ordinary, quiet sort of person,
Yup.
complete, morally innocent.
Morally innocent. And when you get into morale, all right, that's a man integrity, right? His makeup, okay, genetics, he's morally innocent to the Lord. And that's what Israelites are to the Lord. That's why we retain godly sorrow, man. All right, because morally we're innocent, man. Because we was made in the image of our Lord. Go ahead.
One who is morally and ethically pure.
Right, morally and ethically pure, man. Devout and just, upright.
Yeah,
All right, the way he was made.
One thing about a lot of jakes that you come in contact with, whether the Northern Kingdom or the Southern Kingdom, niggas got a conscience, man. They be doing shit and they know it's wrong. They know it be wrong.
Nigga crosses on.
You know, yeah. Like them cartel niggas, them niggas be over there butchering people, but yet they have a zeal and fear for the Lord somewhat. Now they don't know the Lord, but they're real, quote unquote, religious, as they say.
They can't sleep at night.
You know? Jake go rob a house. Well, what I did that, like Jake be thinking about the shit they be doing, man. You know? But niggas are corrupt.
And speak about,
What you say?
What's the difference between what y'all was saying with the Nazis?
What you think? What,
I mean, that's what they did. They thought that the Aryans were superior than the Jews, and they wanted to,
but the thing about it, we are the real Jews, man, according to the Bible. The thing that we're doing is different from them. They ain't the people of the Lord. All right? And they're not Aryans. It's nothing. See, the thing about it, what you got going on here is you got the wicked, all right, perfectly being the so-called white man. They believe that they are the people, and they're not. The Lord's not dealing with them. All right? The thing about us, we ain't doing it. We don't have superiority. We're not burning houses down. We're not bombing houses. No, we burning crosses in people's yards, hanging people. That's a difference. It's a big difference. All we're doing is teaching the Bible and showing you. And
it comes out, you know what I'm saying?
but look, that's the American. That's the basic thinking of American. They think like that. You know?
Like I said, I grew up with a Cherokee Indian. I don't think Cherokee.
What you say?
I said I grew up with a Cherokee Indian. I don't think Indian.
All right.
But I got some red hair, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, okay. What's your daddy? What's your father, your grandfather? What they was? What's your grandfather, your father? Huh? Your father?
Blackfoot Indian. Cherokee.
Okay.
Hey, that's a little bit of Scottish in there.
Well, you got that Chuck Norris look to you.
Yeah, that's Scottish.
But guess what?
Scott, he said Scottish.
But guess what? If that's true what you're saying, if that's true, give me that scripture about the search of your fathers. If that's true, you might be an Israelite, man. If that's true. Because the scripture tell you what we're supposed to do in these times, man. Go ahead.
This is Job chapter 8. This is Job chapter 8, verse 8.
Oh, I like Joe.
For inquire, I pray thee, of the former age, and prepare thyself to the search of their fathers.
So what you're supposed to be doing is searching of your fathers, finding out who your grandfather was, what nationality was of your father. Because your father makes up who you are. They don't have nothing to do with your mother. Your mother is nothing more than an incubator. Or what we know in the form of husbandry, she's nothing more than the soil. A man plants the seed in a woman. All right? So by him planting the seed, that dictates what nationality you are. Because just like for instance, you have a so-called black man, he pops a so-called white woman and it brings forth a baby. Now the baby might come out with blonde hair, blue eyes. Doesn't make, see over here in Americans, everything is based off color, black, white. In the Bible is based off your father. It's not based off looks. This not a thing. What we talking about up here is not a thing of skin color. Because you got Israelites that look like you. All right? You got so-called Native Americans. We got brothers up here that are, come from the tribe of Gad, man. Which make them Native Americans. We got tribes from the tribe of Reuben, the Seminole Indians, man. So it's not a thing. It's not about color. Right now, what we got, the thing that we have right now to measure is the spirit. Yeah, I got it. Right? I'm gonna get right back to you.
Got it.
Until you deal with him or whatever,
This is Romans 8:16. The Spirit itself beareth witness with our spirit that we are the children of the Most High.
And what we do now to determine if you're a child of the Most High is getting in the scriptures on certain topics to see how you feel about it, how you react to them. All right, because that what lies within the spirit, And that's the difference between us and the neo-Nazis and the white supremacists. Because one was, like I say, from the outside looking in, they would say that.
That's just the black version of it.
So-called. Yeah. But that's gonna happen. The son he got up there.
I mean, it's already happened.
Oh yeah, it's happening.
Enslaved by, thousands of years.
Yeah, but see, what we got going for us is, according to the scriptures, the so-called blacks and Latinos, Native Americans, we're gonna all the people that put us in captivity, did this to us right here. The Lord tell you that they're gonna get the same thing.
Yeah, history repeats itself.
Yeah, history repeats itself. Same thing with what you say you was. You say you was Native American, huh? Cherokee. Just like the Irish. The people from Wales, Scotland. The Italians. They was right here in the New Orleans. They was butchers. They was hungry. All right, and a lot of them. Look at this.
They did the natives.
That guy right there. That was. You look at the original picture of that. Those was so-called white Irish, man. That were hung here in America. Right here on this street called Canal Street. Back in the day, they used to hang Irish, blacks, and Italians right here as public display. You remember when you watched the movie? They have the big deck. You got the holes in the ground. They had those nooses, the gallows. They used to do that right here on this street to the Irish. To the people of Sicily, man, Sicilians, right here. Some got done it, but those people go back to the so-called Negroes, though, man. Through the Moors, because Jake, we conquered what as the European nations at one time, man. Even the people of China. I was looking at I was researching some shit yesterday.
They got a precept in the scriptures
about a lot of the Chinese. It was black, man. Jake's was over there.
They said Genghis Khan was ruddy.
Yeah. So this ain't got nothing to do about skin color. See, man over here in the Americans, the Western, what it is, this Western doctrine make you think it's about, this a white boy. You know what happened in the old times, in the old world? You would be Joseph, the son of such and such. Wherever it was based on who your father was and your occupation, man. In your report amongst people, man. It wasn't based on what color you was.
The back of the Chinese. As the brother was saying, you got our people scattered everywhere. And through the generations of mixing with the heathens' women, they came to look like those heathens. Bruce Lee, for example. But here's Isaiah 49. I'm going to start at 11. And I will make all my mountains a way, and my highways shall be exalted. Behold, these shall come from far, and lo, these from the north and from the west. The elect of the nation of Israel getting gathered. And these from the land of Sinim. And when we go to that word Sinim in the Strongs, it reads H5515, Sinim. A people living at the extremity of the known world may be identified with the inhabitants of southern China.
Come on, man. We also know that King David did what? Dwelt amongst who? Moab, man. And guess believe, wherever Jake go, they sling that They sling that goddamn that Oscar Mayer. They gonna sling that Oscar Mayer wherever he go at. You can put a nigga in a box
And he'll get it pregnant.
You gonna get it pregnant, man. Go ahead, bro.
A box baby.
Yeah. That's one thing about a nigga, boy. Niggas gon' fuck. That's why a lot of those people over there in the Philippines and the Vietnamese, Jake was slinging that third leg over there, man. Leaving them what they call them? They call them war babies, man. Like the Sicilians, them Italians, the mob, them black people, man. Them light-skinned black people. They can cook, they can dress, and them niggas love to fuck, man.
They got flavor.
And they got flavor.
They can sing.
The Italian woman loved the black man. The Italian man loved the black woman. And they was slinging that ice cream over there, man.
That movie, A Bronx Tale.
Yeah. It's not about this. It's not about this. Huh? Well, it's according to the Bible, it's about the spirit. It's about the spirit, man. What lies in the man, what makes him who he are. Because see, the Lord tell you in the scripture that he don't judge man based on his height, how strong he is, how he look. It's about the heart of a man, you know? And we deal with the spirit. Go ahead, Doc. I just want to say that to him.
Give me Jeremiah 12 and 9.
Look at Jeremiah chapter 12, verse 9. Mine heritage is unto me as a speckled bird.
And the Lord heritage makes up the 12 sons of Jacob, right? Which makes up the children of Israel. Like the elder was telling you in Hosea 8:8, his people is unto him. Matter of fact, grab that.
I got it for you.
Read that again.
Jeremiah 12 and 9. Mine heritage is unto me as a speckled bird.
A speckled bird, when you look at a speckled bird got many what? Many colors.
Peacock.
And shades, a peacock, right? You think of a
Toucan.
peacock, a toucan. See many colors on the bird. So the Lord heritage is unto him as a speckled bird. Meaning what? They're gonna be multicolored. I actually did a lesson coming here and went into that word speckled, you know? So it's a spirit that came back out, but go ahead.
Yeah, you got from the lightest hue of brown
Yup.
all the way to the darkest chocolate color, man. You know? Like I say, when you really dive in, because these pastors in these churches, these so-called motivational speakers, they're not going into the in-depth of how we go into it. That's why we tell you it's not based on color. You know? Because you got something in the Bible too called the confusion of face. Or you have something also called the tares and the wheat. We call them Israelite foreigners. The tares and the wheat, a tare seed and a wheat seed look alike, but they're not the same. You would want to have more wheat because wheat is a grain that you can actually benefit of. A tare is nothing.
It's a weed.
It's a weed.
Pull it out.
It spreads wild. You can't really tell the difference, but like the Lord said, at the end, he's going to be the one that separates the sheep from the goat.
And it's a reverse, like what the brother was telling you, how you have Israelites that through the generations come to look like the heathens. You have heathens who have slept with our women that look like Israelites, but they're not Israelites, they're tares.
A lot of times these people was in captivity, right? They was dealing with the other nations. So when the other nations was mixing, you're gonna get them that look like different nations, right? You go in China today, you won't believe how many Israelites are in China, man. Oh, here you looking at white people, which are black people which are white. You have it's a collection, man. It's a mixture all together. Go ahead.
Really, I'm saying there's no such thing as a white person.
It's really not.
The terminology white was created in 1681 in the state of Virginia. They deem white people white, but are they white? No, they are a derivative of red, man. It's nobody this color.
Nobody this color right here.
But it's a play on words. When you go into the word white, it means pure. It means innocent. But when you go into the word black, it means negative, void, dead. You know, and they got a lot of nations. Look, you got nations passing with different women. You know. So if those people was to have babies, this is whatever the man is, man. It's like we always go into we always go into this. If you took American apple seed, you go plant it in China. When they start to sprout and come forth, is it going to be a Chinese American apple seed? No, it's still American apple seed planted in China. So the same thing for a woman. You get a Chinese woman, gets impregnated by one of these people on this side, that baby that comes out is whatever that man is, man. A man holds the seed. You remember that term back there in the day? How you doing, man? Where your seed at? Where the baby? Talking about the baby. All right?
Husbandry.
Yeah. It's about when you pop a woman, man. You know what I'm talking about, right? All right, I'm about to say, I'm trying to say if you be fucking or something, man. I'm trying to see. When you pop a woman, you know? You let off that man juice. All right? Knock the snot out that damn thing, you put it in a woman. Hey. Yeah, you cream pie that thing. That baby, whatever that baby is, man, that's you, man.
Man, lineage is determined from his sperma. Which
Yeah.
when you go in the word, in the book of seed of sperma, that's the man line, his lineage, man.
Yeah. They Jakes too.
That's Jake's.
Those black people that look white.
Scottish.
Because a guy, it's a guy by the name of Oliver Cromwell. In his time, in his reign of terror, he took a lot of people from Ireland. In Ireland, he took a lot of them that were quote unquote Jakes and took them over to Australia. You know, and they did a lot of mixing. But the thing is too, the Lord Himself spread us amongst all nations, though, man. He put us in every nation under the sun. But you got Israelites in. So we're gonna have Israelites that been standing over here in a Gentile state of mind, looking, acting, and doing everything that the other nations will be doing. If you go put a so-called black man in Japan for 30 years, what are you gonna be doing? You gonna be walking on them hard ass shoes over there with that. Yeah, he might even have the what's your boy on Street Fighter with the
E-Honda.
You gonna have the E-Honda shit, right, man? You know?
He gonna have the dress on that got this in the front and then like this at
He
the
gonna be
back.
living like him, man.
Yeah.
He gonna be eating the noodles with
He gonna eat the noodles with the chopsticks.
chopsticks and all that. He gonna have him a nice
Yeah, they coach.
a nice little piece.
Yeah, Jake.
Be a Jacob, man. You know? That just is what it is. Go ahead, Doc.
Yeah, we owning all of them.
Yeah, go
Y'all
ahead,
just
man.
bring
Go
them
ahead,
out.
man. It's
Say
like,
that, get the numbers. Just go with the numbers, then work your way.
look at this shit, man.
Number 1 and 18. And they assembled all the congregations together on the first day
man.
of the second month, and declared their pedigrees after their families by the house of their fathers.
So their pedigrees was declared of their families after the house of the father. So the man holds the seed.
That's right.
Now the woman, she's the incubator. She holds the seed inside of her. But with the seed is of the man. That's why you get a blood test. They're like, oh, mama's baby, papa's maybe. But really, the seed tells you who child is for, man. Obviously, it's for the woman. It comes out of her. But you determine the father from the seed, man.
More the
And
man,
line.
baby, than anything, man.
Yeah, it's the man. That's why when it come out, it's 99.9% what? This man's child, man. All right? Because the seed is all about the man, right? But you need the woman to actually, place the seed in, man. All right?
Like
to
the
bring
earth.
it forth. That's the
Like
earth.
the earth.
To nurture.
To nurture it, man.
Yeah.
You got a seed. You gotta poke a hole. You gotta penetrate the earth by poking it, and then you drop the seed. You move on. Same thing when you pop a woman, because the word sex goes into what? You know?
Marriage.
Because when you have sex with a woman, that will make you married, man.
Because you cut her.
The word sex goes into cut.
You cut her.
Now Jake had that song back in 2005. I want cut something.
Get the cutty.
Yeah,
Cut
get the
it.
cut. Meaning you opening that box up, man.
Yeah. You split it. You split it. You come across. Look at that. Look at it. Send boy up on there.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you can get it too. You can get it too. Nigga, I knocked the dry erase board off your ass, man. Go ahead, brother. I don't give a damn.
What he doing?
He don't know. He don't know.
He don't know. He said he don't know.
He don't
might
know.
be fucking Jake.
He don't know. They just be doing.
You
just
get
doing
boy up
whatever,
don't
man.
know. You get boy up don't know what he's
don't
doing.
know.
That's Jake.
You don't know, man.
What? That might be Jake.
This ain't a fried chicken convention, man.
Yeah, he just He said, I don't know what I'm doing.
It's like the Chinese kitchen.
Yeah.
You got freaks out here right
Say
now.
man choose, man.
And the other, our nation was all indulged in that freakism, them gyms and all these different philosophies and customs they had set up with the other nations. So right now, it's a real freaky day. So you might have a lot of jakes out here, man. Right? And you have the other nations as well. What's up?
What's up, my man?
All this about, brother?
This reading the Bible, my man. Yeah. Yeah.
He all right. He all right.
Yeah, let him go. Let him. Yeah, please let him go. Man, anybody shaped and look like that, let them go, man.
Counting this.
Outside looking in, it looks completely different.
Yeah. That's cool. We understand that. We understand that. But that's what these signs are for. To reel you in.
To bring you in. Then
To
you
bring
gonna
you
learn.
in. Then you learn.
Then you gonna learn.
Not everybody wants to learn.
We don't care.
We don't care.
But the thing about it, we're not out here for everybody though. We out here for the elect of the nation of Israel right now. You know, those who gonna hearken and listen. Like for instance, we got this sign up here. Most numbskulls here in America only see the horns. Oh my God! They put horns on Jesus, which this is not Jesus. And for two, the most important part of this picture is what? The blue right here. This image is not biblical, man. But the dumb numbskulls here in America, they devil worshippers. We didn't heard it all up here, man. We didn't heard it all, man. Only when you come up and ask a sincere, educated question, you pose an educated question, you can get answers, man. They come from across the street, from goddamn Rancho Cucamonga, some goddamn way, and it's already put, they white supremacy. They say all type of stupid shit, man. But we ain't out here for everybody, though. This ain't for everybody. Everybody's not gonna get this. And then guess what? We can go through plenty of scripture. The Lord set it up that way. Yeah, you don't want everybody to get it.
Romans 11.
That's up to that brother,
Y'all scripture, y'all.
And it's cool. It's cool. Now, I'm gonna say this: if you're an Israelite or not, if that sign runs you off, whew. But what it says in Romans, though,
What if some did not believe?
Some did not to believe.
Yeah.
We have some did not to believe what we're talking about is true.
Read it.
Read it. Bring it out.
Romans chapter 3,
It's on time.
verse 3. For what if some did not believe?
Get it where it said don't let the
Shall their unbelief?
Yeah, the second Ezra 15, go ahead.
Romans 3:3. For what if some did not believe?
Yeah.
Shall their unbelief make the faith of the Most High without effect? God forbid.
So the Lord, it don't matter, because what's said and written in the Bible is still gonna come to pass. So whether those who gonna believe, they gonna believe, and the ones who not, they not, right? And the Lord set it up like that. Even in Romans 11, he tell you in 7, some he blinded some he gave to be God. Give me second. See me 2 Corinthians 4:3. Go ahead. If the gospel be hid, it's hid to them that are lost, great brother.
Yea, let the Most High be true, but every man a liar.
Yeah, let God be true, and every man a liar. Go ahead.
As it is written, that thou mightest be justified in thy sin.
Right, and our fans is of what the Lord said, right? The Lord like, look, what if some don't believe? We are not here to make everybody believe. We know that's scripturally impossible. Our job is to speak to those who will believe. And the ones who don't believe, speak to them and tell them there's a judgment.
Hey, so much. The Lord told us to do what? Come out here and preach into the wind if need be. And you got some persons that's preaching the wind every week.
Every week. Or if they don't receive you, dust your feet off.
Yeah.
And go to the next city. Meaning what? Continue to preach and teach. Because if you have somebody that don't listen, it's because the Lord don't want them to listen. That says that in the Bible. Right? Go ahead.
It's Romans 11:7.
Yeah.
What then? Israel have not obtained that which he seeketh for,
So,
but the election hath obtained it.
So the elect gonna obtain this, right? Because it says also, I believe it may be in Romans, Romans 9, that all of Israel is not of Israel, right? So all of these people is not on the same mindset with the elect of these people. They're on two different wavelengths of coming back to our power. Some 1/3 of these people are going to come back, and 2/3 are not. That's written down also in the book of Zechariah. Go ahead.
This is Isaiah chapter 58 and 1. It says, cry aloud, spare not.
Yep.
Lift up thy voice like a trumpet and show my people their transgressions in the house of Jacob their sin.
Right.
Come on here, spare not. We ain't out here for you, spare your feelings, man.
Yeah.
We ain't out here to be, quote unquote, politically correct, or whatever you want to say. Go ahead,
yeah. And spare not. Meaning, at the end of the day, right, we was reluctant that we heard it and believed and able to do it. So at this point, we can't control who's going to believe and who's not. But we can control what we can control. That's what we're going to do. Come out here and speak, right? Uphold the laws, statutes, and commandments, and do what's instructed of us. That's all we can do. All right? But there's always a but in it, right? Because if you don't want to hear, there's a judgment for that. Go ahead. Bring out you guys finished. Go ahead. All right, you go play with that. Go. Y'all do what y'all got.
But the elect was back in Romans 11. But the election have obtained it, and the rest were blinded.
The rest were blinded. David prayed that 2/3 of our people. Yep. That's the, yep. Go ahead.
According as it is written, the Most High have given them the spirit of slumber,
Yeah.
eyes that they should not see, and ears that they should not hear unto this day. And David saith, let their table be made a snare and a trap and a stumbling block and a recompense unto them.
Right. So this scripture is reiterating something David said in the New Testament. Basically, David prayed that the Lord block out particular men's minds and alienate their minds from hearing this truth, man. Okay? And make their hearts a stumbling block, which your heart goes into your lahab, which is your mind. All right? It's not the heart that beats in your chest. A lot of people believe they're led by the heart that's beating in their chest, man. You're led by the spirit. That's your heart of your body. Okay? That's it? Come on, go ahead.
Let their eyes be darkened that they may not see.
Right, your eyes darkened, meaning your mindset. All right? That's not your literal eyes, because they got people that's blind, but they still believe in God. All right? So it's talking about what? Your goings, your mental capacity, man. The Lord said, darken that, right, that you may not believe, man. Okay, and that's why we don't get all bent out of shape when people don't come talk to us. Oh, y'all ain't got nobody in y'all congregation. It's not about numbers. It's only about what matters to the Lord, who matters to the Lord. And we understand that, man. Go ahead.
This, real quick, this Romans 9:6. Not as though the word of the Most High have taken none effect, for they are not all Israel which are of Israel.
Right. The reason why their word didn't take none effect, right? Because they wasn't selected to get it on this side. It's not because that same word was preached unto the other men, and they took heed to it. So what's the difference between a man accepting it and hearing it versus a man that's not hearing it? Right? You're like, what's going on? Because the same word is being told to that man, right? That the other man is hearing. But one man is getting it and the other man is not. Go ahead. That's it?
I'm going to say that too.
Go ahead.
Romans 10:17. So then faith cometh by hearing, and hearing by the word of the Most High. But I say, have they not heard? Yes, verily. Their sound went into all the earth, and their words into the end of the world.
Yeah, they heard just like we heard. All right? They had a chance to have faith just like we having faith. So the Lord gave everybody a fair deal. Because technically, if they didn't have the same opportunities we had, then the Lord couldn't judge them, right? He'd be like, well, they could basically tell the Lord, I didn't have the same opportunity. I never heard of you. I never knew you. But this gospel gonna be preached to the ends of the earth. Then the end gonna come. Meaning everybody gonna hear. There's not a man that's not at the ends of the earth. They're inside the north, east, south, and west. They're inside of this place, man.
Even what you're seeing now, you seeing people walk by.
Yo, they hear.
They looking at us, they see us. This is a form of them being marked. Yeah, that's a little special age to me.
Yeah. Okay, that's tough. Look at me.
Let him.
Y'all have a blessed day.
All right, you too.
All right.
He heard. He got marked.
Yeah, leave Bubba Wallace alone.
Yeah, that's Bubba Wallace. That's a tell.
Oh yeah, he fucked up, man.
That's a clear tell.
You know,
Like
but
leprechaun that came out of that's a tip.
Clear tell.
All of them look like goddamn Terry.
Yeah.
That's the father of it.
That's the brother daddy right there, man.
Yeah, that probably his dad over there.
Captain Spaulding.
Yeah. Yeah, that's tails, man.
You know,
Man,
Tear
whatever.
family.
If they not, they heard that, you know, this may be it.
They acting like
They acting like tails. Yeah.
That seems to be the spirit today, the wheats and the tails.
Yeah, go ahead, read that in the 2 Corinthians. Or whatever you got, brother.
Okay, yeah, that's 2 Corinthians 4:3. But if our gospel be hid,
Yeah.
it is hid to them that are lost.
The gospel is the titans, all right? It's the word that's being carried unto Israelites we're speaking about. Now, because this gospel is not per se to the other nations, but the other nations have to get told their judgment. But for the most part, the good titans, the good news is for the Israelites. So if it's hid, because this is hid, right? It says,
hidden in plain sight.
it's hidden in plain sight, man. Right? Go ahead.
In whom the power of this world have blinded the minds of them which believe not.
Blinded the minds of them which believe not. It get no better than that right now. That's not a parable. That's straight, man. All right, blinded. That's straightforward. Blinded the minds of them that believe not. All right, because the Lord did give them the spirit of belief on this side. Go ahead.
Lest the light of the glorious gospel of Mashiach, who is the image of the Most High, should shine unto them.
So there's a chance that this light can come unto them, but it's hid from them. So they have to be what? Set up for death. All right, when you find that word hid, it means to be put to death, man. You see?
Black wiggers.
Yeah, that's
Tears, man.
tail.
There's the mama with the motherfucker right here.
Yeah, the
Nigga front with the white shirt on.
Yeah, good.
That's the mama. He looks just like that fucking.
Go ahead.
For we preach not ourselves, but Hamashiach YAHAWASHI,
Right.
the Lord, and ourselves your servants for YAHAWASHI's sake.
Yeah. So we're preaching for Yahawah's sake, not our own sake. So that's why when people come up, we not torn apart. We're not gonna walk away and quit the ministry because somebody don't believe. Well, hell, most people come up don't believe, right? But that keeps us continuing because we know that we only have to get those that believe, right? The ones that don't believe, they basically take care of themselves. You got that word lost? Beautiful.
You know what I'm saying? This too, because you got some. You got the tares, but you got black Edomites too, man.
That's right.
Right? Well, you have a black woman and a guy with a so-called white man that had a baby.
That's Serena Williams.
You know, the baby looked dark or whatever, but they go back to the so-called white man. You know, Edomite, man. And then run around. What's up, yo?
What the?
Yeah, it's
Whatever it is, that's just
it's a walking caterpillar.
I appreciate it. All right, bro. You believe this? You believe what we've been telling you? That's right. Do you believe? You believe it wasn't white? Hey man, you might be an Israelite, man. Yeah. What you see, tell the brother, man, you know.
Hey, twist the details, make them.
We gonna say this: if you're an Israelite, you know, try to come repent and come back to the law, statutes, commandments of the Bible, man. All right, and learn the name of the Lord. Which you gonna give?
I want to say something to you. And they're gonna be real with you. Like, if you're Israelite, bro, you gotta repent. You gotta leave that shit alone too, bro.
Yeah.
Drugs, you just drugs alone, man. Shit gonna kill you. Real shit. You gotta repent, brother. That means coming fully clean, man. I mean, if you believe in what we believe in, you gotta get your shit together, man. I mean, we've been man to man. We've been man to man, straight forward, giving it straight skinny. Huh? Yeah. You know, but I know you're about to go. I'll let you go, man. All right? We ain't gonna fucking play with you, man. They on that fucking shit, man.
Okay, because it's more than just coming up here and believing, man. When you believe, it's time to start working, man.
I'm gonna say this: had a brother with a guy. I believe that what Kevin was. The brother was getting on his ass, like that guy was getting on his ass, man. You can see he changed instantly. Just left that shit alone cold turkey, man. He like, I never did that shit. The guy came back to the camp crying, everything, man. So we don't. I mean, we don't fucking know. We don't know the. All we doing is we just uttering what the Lord telling us to utter, man. But you don't know what the Lord can do to a man, you know. You know, they gotta get off that shit. Leave that fucking the pills, the heroin. Leave that shit alone, man. Yeah, leave that shit alone, man. All that shit do is try to bug you out and put spirits on you, man. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, none shall cons. None shall have power over
this
you
other one.
to serve the Lord, man. All right?
Lord, man.
Don't let none have power over you, man. Whether it's women, drugs, money, a child, children, okay, a career, right? Don't let none have power over you, man. Just give it to the Lord, man, right? That's another thing. Jake just don't have. Jake integrity is shot, man. Gotta trust in the Lord, man, and come serve the Lord, right? A lot of Jake twiddling. I need to do this. I gotta get this straight, man. Serve the Lord. Then the Lord gonna straighten everything else out for you, man. Go ahead, brother.
That's the word loss. It's a polemy. It says to destroy, to be put out of the way entirely, to put an end to ruin.
Right. To ruin. Right. To destroy. So when the gospel hears from you, it's to destroy you if you're an Israelite. And that's why we say the mass majority of our people gonna get put to death. This with this word, if I'm a gospel be in, you go into the word in, it means lost, man. What?
To render useless.
To render useless. Vessels of dishonor on this side, chiefly Esau, Edom, but you have 2/3 of our people on this side is a vessel to this dishonor. Because they're not useful over here to the Lord. We can, when we finish, get these out of the way.
Yeah, if you're an Israelite and you're not serving the Lord, you're useless.
You're useless.
What purpose do you serve as an Israelite man that's not keeping the commandments?
Yeah, you're useless.
That's the whole duty of man. It says to kill, to declare that one must be put to death.
To kill, to declare that one must be put to death. So Jacob keep coming, man, I just can't understand this thing. Well, it might be for you to be killed, my brother. We can't make you understand it. We couldn't understand ourselves, man. Men had to guide us, then the Spirit had to work with us. Because even if you got it by a man, you can be guided by a man that don't understand the scriptures. So if the Spirit not working with that man and within y'all, you're not going to understand the scriptures, man. Jake was like, how you got it? How you got it? I'm like, man, I don't know how I got it. There's the Spirit, man. That quickened you, but you got it, bro. That's it? Come on, bring out what y'all got.
I got this is 2 Esdras 15, verse 3. Fear not the imaginations against thee. Let not the incredulity of them trouble thee that speak against thee.
Right. And incredulity is the unbelief. We don't care who don't believe. Our job is to look for the ones who believe. Right? So now, the unbelievers, as we read, the gospel was here. So you can't let that hinder your spirit in no kind of way. Oh man, we ain't getting nobody. Well, the Lord is the one that give the increase. It says Paul watering and Paul planted and Apollos watering, but the Lord give the increase. So we do the same thing, man. All right.
The next verse backs up the point you made to Jakes that just can't get it. And maybe it's your lot just to be put to death.
That's it.
For all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness.
Right. To be unfaithful is to rebel. To be rebellious, to war against the Lord. The faithful may not be wrong, they're just. Right? They want to come to the Lord. They want to be repentant. They're sorry, man. All right? A man that's unfaithful means he don't have confidence. He's lacking confidence, man. All right? He don't have any confidence, no faith, man. All right? Faith has been taken from him on this side. And it's impossible to please the Lord without being faithful, man, or having faith. So men who are not faithful, the gospel is here and they're going to be destroyed. All right? That's why they render useless. And that's why we always tell them, man, day in and day out, we talk to men, man, have faith, man. Have faith. And the Lord will use you as a tool, man. Okay? Go ahead, brother. Is that? You got something? Go ahead.
There's a Matthew 4, and YAHAWASHI walking by the Sea of Galilee saw two brethren, Simon called Peter and Andrew his brother, casting a net into the sea, for they were fishers. And he said unto them, follow me, and I will make you fishers of men.
Got it.
Good. So that's what we're doing now, man. We're doing YAHAWASHI college, all through the Spirit. YAHAWASHI, and just when we out here, we fishing for men. Sometimes you get a good fish, sometimes you don't. Sometimes you catch a can, a boot, or some trash or something, in the line on your net, But as you see, it do become good fish that you catch good men, and you see them out here,
Yeah.
Hey, it's all through the will of the Spirit, YAHAWASHI, whether what brother stay, what brother go, what brother leave, but hey, until then, we're going to keep fishing, man.
You can't control what fish is going to bite the line.
It says that a man get good fish and
I got it for you.
You got it?
Yeah.
And you throw it back. Oh, it's times where fishermen have went out for weeks and threw the line and never caught nothing. No, just never caught nothing, man.
Yes, when we come out here on the block, every time, nobody come out here for months at times. Then you might have somebody. Let's see about real fast. For weeks, months, years. And out of all these people, you might have some that listen. And out of those bunch, you might only have 2 or 3 that actually believe and cross over, man. That's us comparing us, spreading this net out here. Which is true. Everybody's not gonna do what we do, and we understand that. We're not out here. We're not like the church, man. Church want to get every member locked in. Get you a T-shirt. Get you some CDs and stuff about this in the church. We don't want your money, man. Because the church tell you how the Old Testament done away with, but they benefit of using the tight stuff, man. What I'm saying. We don't want your money.
Yeah, I can be.
Okay.
Deciding you.
Yeah, but we out here just to teach the word. Give me when I was going to 2 Corinthians 12. We just out here for you, man. Now if you give us some money, okay, cool. But we're not out here for that. The churches, they want to benefit off this because they got a 501c3 charter. They're paid by the government to lie to you, man. And you gonna look it up, 501c3 charter.
100%. Baptist community, they have what they call back together. When you're a Baptist, okay, raised up, I'll tell you what, raised again 2-3 times.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Baptist. And they go every year to their, every year they go to it's all about, are they going to get Republican or Democrat? I got to get going right now. It's about, it's about,
all right.
God bless everybody.
All right.
Fun deals.
Yeah, man. This is what we dealing with, though.
Out of here.
Yeah, man.
He did.
I got that. He had them plug eyes, man.
Yeah, he was looking for something other than he was looking.
He here for pride, man.
Yes.
But this is the back of what the brother brought out about becoming fishers of men. And this word is the bait. The men of the Lord are the fishers. And sometimes you get good fish. Sometimes you get clams and oysters that you toss them back. Sometimes you don't get any fish.
Yeah, there's never been a fishing pole that went in the water without bait on it. But unless the Lord lead the fish to the bait, you'll never get fish. It ain't the bait. It's the Lord sending the food, man. Feed me, man. Go ahead, Doc.
And it's in red letters, so it's YAHAWASHI speaking. This is Matthew 13:47. And again, the kingdom of heaven is like unto a net that was cast into the sea. And again, the kingdom of heaven is like unto a net that was cast into the sea.
So it's like the net going out. Using the net, you get what? Abundance of things, right? Because a lot of people are called, but few are chosen. So even the ones that get caught up in the net for a little while, they're going to still get out of that net, man. All right? A net is symbolic for catching what? And holding what it catch. First and foremost, go ahead.
And gathered of every kind.
Gathered of every kind. That's why you let the tails grow with the wheat. You let you grab things. You let everything come in, right? And then build them through the spirit and different things and see if they can continue. Go ahead.
Which, when it was full, they drew to shore and sat down.
Right. Try them out. Starting to bring them to shore, pulling in what they have caught, man. Go ahead.
And gathered the good into vessels, but cast the bad away.
Right, so the vessels unto honor. That's the good. The bad is those vessels that's unto dishonor. Like, in other words, fish that's not good to eat, throw it back. All right? Bring forth fruit, meat for repentance, man.
Some of them actually be, and it could be a guy that's an actual, say he's an actual lawful fish, a lawful guy. You would think he's Israelite, he'll get in the truth, or get in the camp, and it just don't work out. You know what I'm saying? It cast out. It's not, it's a lot to this, man. But first and foremost, being on the other side, you gotta understand what you're in. You gotta understand, you have to find out and understand what you're into. This is cancer, die hard serious up here, man. Some guy, I just seen guys come through, get some money, they gone. Get a new woman, they gone. Get some type of big promotion, big job, they gone.
That's the parable of the seeds, the cares of the world. Take them away.
Yeah.
Right? They fall on stony ground. Right?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, some guys we done seen, they woman give him an ultimatum. You to go out there with them guys, well, I'm gone, man. And what Jay choose that woman, man. For the children.
Both.
Both.
Money. Awareness.
Hey, man, you got to make a decision. That's what the Lord said back then. Choose you this day. All right? Who you going to serve, man?
That's right.
We chose, like I said, we chose this above all others. Brothers got kids, brothers got women. The scripture tell, like we always go to, the scripture tell you that you want to hate your mother, hate your father. Yeah, love them nuts. And we do that, man. We do this very scripture.
Yeah, you don't hate, like the brother said, we don't just hate our loved ones, man. They just second to the Lord. This is like it's like Jay can't battle between the two. You trying to figure out, should I serve my family or serve Mammon over the Lord? Serve the Lord, get a Lord the number one spot, and everything else comes second, man. That's all the Lord said. He's not telling you go beat, hey, I'm serving the Lord, get out of here. That's your loved ones, man.
Luke 14, 26.
Don't serve the Lord, man. What are you talking about? Put the Lord first, then everything else second, man. It's simple, man. Go ahead,
Luke 14 and 26. If any man come to me and hate not his father and mother and wife and children and brethren and sisters, and his own life also, he cannot be my disciple.
Jake, that goes into denying yourself. Deny yourself first, and then everything else that lies around it, man. You gotta put this truth, and everything else has to revolve around the truth. Not the truth revolves around everything else, man. You gotta make a choice. And it says hate, which goes into the word, it goes into loving less. You gotta love your parents less than you love the truth, man. Hey, son, I need you to come and help me rebed the garden. Pour some concrete for the driveway. Hey, when you want me to do that? Oh, Saturday. Around what time? 4 or 5 o'clock. Oh no, I can't do that. God damn, man, I actually do something. Like, look, Pop, you gotta do this first, man. That what it means to love them less. You gotta put the Lord first, man. The works of the Lord first. And everything else behind. So what that cold statement the Lord said when the God's parents died, man.
Let the dead bury the dead.
That's a cold statement. It's a cold statement, man. That's just how raw the Lord was. Let the dead bury the dead. Let the mother Jakes go, which they dead in the dead state. Let them go actually bury that dead body, man. That's right. I'm going to go do the work. We always forget too, huh? Who is my mother? Who is my father? He reached his hands out. In the time when he was 12, he went missing. His parents finally got a hold to him. He said, I'm going to do my father's will, man. We're paraphrasing.
He said he bought his father's business. He said, my meat is to do the will of my father.
Yup.
Meaning that's the main course in his life, man. Usually the meat is the main thing on the plate. That's the main thing on the plate. You got other foods, but what you always say, the steak. So this the main thing to do my Father will. This the meat of my life that I'm living, man. Meaning what? It's the main thing, man. You know? And Yahawashi, and the reason why Yahawashi came in a replica as he was, as Yahawashi, and did only the Lord's work, because that's what we're supposed to be about and doing in these latter times, brother. Coming here and putting all things aside, whether it's women, whatever you gotta do to get the kingdom of heaven, man. Yeah. I'm talking about full discipline. A lot of men praying, man.
Yeah, you better be willing to be main and jacked up.
Yeah.
In the midst of the kingdom of heaven, man. You know? Whatever it is that's pulling you back, you gotta cut that shit from you.
Cut your eye out, man.
That means actually do like a nigga on B2K gouging your own eye out? No. That nigga really did that shit, man.
True.
But cutting those bad habits, those things that's hindering you.
It's offending you. And Jake cut his
that nigga.
Oh man. Jake cut his rod off to give it to the woman to show how much he loves her. She ain't gonna deal with you no more. That's what had all loving you. And now you done took it all. She like, this nigga useless. She don't go get her another one.
Render useless.
You render useless, man. Now look at Jake. Because, you know, it just, but that's because Jake giving this people power over them while they live.
Literally a dickless faggot.
He a dickless faggot. And I can say that. Dickless faggot. Yeah, go ahead,
It's the gospel according to St. Matthew chapter 6, verse 33. It's in red letters. But seek ye first the kingdom of Yahawah and his righteousness, and all these things shall be added unto you.
Which is the principal thing. Seek the kingdom of heaven, the things which the Lord requires you what to do. All right? Take on the burden of the Lord. His yoke is easy. Get under the yoke, man. You don't got that much time, Jake. If you're trying to figure out how to serve the Lord, you could count yourself good as dead, man. Right? At this time, you could be like, man, I'm dead, man. A man right now, in a time, when you compare time and judgment and see the distance between, if you're not fully serving the Lord wholeheartedly, you might as well damn near count yourself dead, man. Because we that close to the hour, man. That nigga bond, that nigga good as dead, man. That nigga good as dead, man.
Bucking too.
Most get the camera down there on Bourbon Street. Mostly everybody down there gonna die, man. I could almost probably guarantee you that, man. They don't got a fighting chance, bro.
Juan
LaFonta gonna get his ass hit with a missile.
Yeah.
He already getting hit by Big Free.
You know?
Meat missile too.
Yeah, that street called curse like a motherfucker.
Yeah. Freak call. You gotta sanitize that bitch.
Down the whole earth down there curse, man.
Jake is the spokesperson for this shit, man.
Then they look at you like you ain't normal. Fucking niggas, man. The Lord gonna get you fucking devils. You devils and you niggas, man.
That's right.
They look at us like we ain't normal.
Right.
Go ahead, read what you got, bro.
See what crazy? You don't even be saying nothing directly to them niggas. And their spirit will already be jacked up, just passing us up, man. You know?
Like you said earlier, they got a conscience.
Yeah, they got a conscience.
The Lord, they just got to put their hands
because they're Israelites, but they're just not morally innocent. They're morally guilty, right? That's all. We're morally innocent, man, because we have reaped the benefits right now. We pray we continue to get it till we get the crown, right? We get godly sorrow, man. Give me that 2 Corinthians 7. About 10. Right, got it. Yes, Jake is morally innocent, right? Because they don't have morals. I mean, they're morally guilty, man, because they don't have morality, man. They don't have care of the Lord, care for the law, statutes, and commandments, man. This world do whatever it wants, man. Go ahead, man.
Revelation chapter 22, verse 11. He that is unjust, let him be unjust still.
So whoever won't be wicked, let him be wicked, man. All right, you got enough videos, enough prophets, enough prophecies, enough commandments, enough scriptures for a nigga not to be wicked. But a nigga still won't do it, man. Go ahead.
And he which is filthy, let him be filthy still.
Yeah, you unclean to the Lord, man. You know? Can a clean thing come out of an unclean thing? No, not one. But the Lord can make us clean and say, he who have clean hands shall wax stronger and stronger, man. To have clean hands, all right, is to what? Constantly be immersed in this water, in this word, man. And you're going to steady constantly get cleansed. Like the brother Halalyam, like the nitrate. Wash you with the nitrate, man. You know?
The Lord said you are clean through this word I've spoken.
Through this word is spoken unto you, man. I tell you that in Job. He who have clean hands shall wax stronger and stronger. Whoever be filthy still, they're going to be weaker and weaker. And the Lord going to kill them, man. Go ahead, brother.
It says, he that is righteous, let him be righteous still.
Yep.
And he that is holy, let him be holy still.
Yeah, he who set apart like ourselves. That's why when we right here, nobody want to come listen and talk. Guess what? We continue what we on, man. We don't care like people think we care. To be a man in the Lord, you got to be left a little, man. Right? Because you're not going to be connected to the world. Because you know you're connected to the world, you'll get sucked in by it.
Yeah, we like the barbarians, man. You know, we outside of the natural, what it is, the natural
way of things.
Yeah, natural way of things.
Unorthodox,
man.
Yep, unorthodox.
You know, when you read about the barbarians, they always dwell on the outskirts of the towns and cities, man. They ain't intermingling with them. Really, today, we the Spartans.
Yeah, we righteous. We the righteous barbarians.
Yeah, we the Spartans, man. The Spartans of old. And you read about them, that was Jake. But Jake wasn't with that shit that was going on in the Roman Empire, man. For the Lord, it was scripture tell you in Ezekiel the 9th chapter. We the ones that's crying out, man. For all the wickedness that be done in the midst of, man.
Ezekiel 9, that's right.
Even for this swing, for this panic came around, man. It's International Boy Lover Day.
Frolicking, man.
Yeah, you frolicking.
Frolicking with a rainbow flag.
Yeah.
Frolic across the street.
You niggas are with that shit, man. I'm talking about you straight niggas. You with this shit, man. Ain't no goddamn way I'm gonna get a van, a U-Haul van, and have a bunch of shirts on my demon money. Casting spells on motherfuckers, man. Ain't no way I'm selling that shit, man.
Especially going on Bourbon Street this Saturday.
Yeah. You got niggas talking out there, he just a shenanay down, man. This nigga look like a big shenanay.
Yeah, nigga in full sunflower seed mode, man.
Yeah. Sunshine.
Nigga, sunflower seed, man. Just in full, just breezing his way up fucking Bourbon, man.
Yeah, you got to see the holding hands and everything, goddamn. But this is Babylon, man. The same thing was going on in the Roman and Greek era, man. Orgies, freak shows, all right? You had the same shit. And guess what? You Jakes was right there with that shit. Just like you come back now. You niggas are with it. What the scripture tell you that? It said that Jake only exceed the deeds of the wicked. Right, huh? You niggas become a punk, you do the whole get up. You cut your rod off. You go get them hormones. You get them A cups and them C cups. All right. You niggas go get that wig. You look like a whole woman, man. And then change your voice. You get your voice box taken out of your throat, your Adam's apple, and shit. You get to talking like, yeah. You get to looking like Manny Fresh around here, man. All right. John Queese and Lil Wayne and Lil Boosie. You want to put that plastic on, man. I'm talking about what you done done. Bitch, you can't feel the goddamn thing. Ain't no nerve down there. That thing cold as a motherfucker down there. You gotta have that thing with some heat on it, man. Yeah. All right?
Ain't even the right color either.
Ain't the right color either. That bitch purple. Yeah. I tore that hoe up last night. You ain't doing a goddamn thing. I had a partner at work that was talking that shit. Like, man, I don't hear that shit 5 o'clock in the morning, man. I don't hear that shit. Man, I was late to learn. I was late to work, bitch. I tearing that hoe up this morning. Stupid ass shit, man. Stupid. This shit is vexation, man. To me, it's a form of something wrong up here, man. For you to be a woman, you leave a man alone, the whole a woman hand and want to be a man. You seen that shit I put in there with the nigga in the bed, brother?
mental sick.
You see the one? I put it up.
Pregnancy.
Yeah, the pregnancy shit.
I
That shit.
saw 2 seconds and I was like, I
Time to turn that shit off, man.
She is wicked, man.
It's so sick out here now. You got a man become a woman and a woman become a man, and then they get together.
Right. This motherfucker, this woman, she go shave her head bald like a goddamn Egyptian. Go get some hormones, start to grow a beard big as his brother shit, but then go get pregnant. Looking like she look like she working on the railroad, man. In the thing pregnant, man. This shit is off. Huh?
Madness.
You got the nigga, he up there looking like Prince. He had the whole with that shirt,
the ruffled shirt on.
the ruffled shirt.
Blouse.
Yeah,
Game.
yeah.
Blouses.
You know how them curtains be looking back in the day at your grandma? He had the whole shit on right here.
Netted shirts.
You all right, babe? You all right, babe? Yeah, I'm all right. Man, this shit is bullshit. This is America, man. This is Babylon.
What's good?
Hold on, my man.
If I was interested in converting or learning to teach, where do I find y'all besides on this phone?
Give me one of the cards, man.
We on YouTube. We on YouTube.
No,
What do I look up though? What do I look up? Yeah, thank you, my brother.
GMS
I listen to you, but I don't be having time. To
Yeah. I didn't see you.
My phone. Yeah, I got it.
You got internet on your phone?
Yeah.
Like YouTube on your phone?
Yes.
Yeah.
Pull it out.
Let him
Let me show you how to do it.
I say give him
Yeah, give me that too. That's you too.
Right there.
But yeah, like the other was saying, you know,
Yeah, I need that.
we out here for the pick, right?
It's just the back of what the elder was saying. You Jakes in that freak spirit, you coming back in the reincarnation because you in that freak spirit in Greek and Rome, and we have perfect accounts of this.
Hey, as it says in Ecclesiastes 10, finally is set in great dignity, man. So when you get the marriage and they're giving it to marriage and bread and service out here, the people love it, man. It's all about entertainment. That's why during the pandemic, you found out what people's minds are really at, man. People was killing themselves, committing suicide. People couldn't even live in a society where they had to just go inside, man. Couldn't live. They did it. They even took a foreign substance in their body just to go outside to the store, man. Just to go to the corner store.
They got divorced. They couldn't even be alone with their own spouse.
They got divorced because they couldn't live with their spouse just being inside all day, man. If divorce rates or levels went
Domestic abuse.
domestic abuse went sky high. People can't coexist without some type of form of entertainment, man.
Back up a little bit.
Which means distractions, man.
That means you don't have a love for your
They
family.
That's
talking
all.
about the
It's all
sidewalk, so just
fake.
give back some. Just
I
give
even
back
have
some.
family members say,
So they
I
leave
can't
out the way.
deal with my kids in the house. Like,
Yeah.
I've never had
No.
to be with them for 24 hours a day.
Yeah, that's why you had the as I was telling this brother, I know y'all brothers are aware of this movie. It was called The Truman Show. Wasn't nothing real, man. With Jim Carrey. Bro, wasn't nothing real. His girlfriend, his life, like nothing was real, man. You know, and these are the lives these people are living, man. They're living the illusion of a life, right?
People think it's a big sitcom.
Because once you take away all the entertainment, you find out exactly who the person is.
Who you are, you gotta live with yourself.
That's why people head first off the bridge, man.
Y'all call it that invasion, right? How they lost their mind for the scandemic?
For the scandemic, man. They lost their mind, man. Isolation.
Ross, man, wow. Man was created to be around and interact with the people.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. But in the real world, and when we get in the kingdom of heaven, we're not gonna be isolated like unless we choose to, right? We're gonna be at peace together, right? You know, like it's. But you isolate a man, you'll cause a man to kill his own family. He'll give you secrets. He'll become a traitor, right? He'll tell you things he ought not, man. He'll give away secrets of the tabernacle, man. That's why a lot of men gonna get isolated, dealing with the Lord in this thing, and guess what? They're gonna give everything up. They're gonna turn full down impossible, man.
That's why you gotta learn to be by yourself or something. Well,
Yes.
I say by yourself. I'm talking about away from your loved ones. But this truth gonna make that happen anyway. You might be not know about it. You might be the star of your high school. You might be this, all type of shit. Guess what? Them same friends you once had, that won't be your friend. That nigga ain't cool no more. That nigga be out there in the garment, man. Preacher man, the Muslim man. He's a terrorist. He's in a cult. You're not gonna be cool no more, man. Right? That's what it talks about the Lord making us a spectacle, the Lord making us look like fools, but we're not fools, man. We're really the smartest men on the planet Earth. Because when the Lord put this on our table, offer that we couldn't confuse, we took that offer, man. You know, we took that offer wholeheartedly. You know?
And you're right, brother. I have little friends, you know, like when in the world
came in.
brother, like I have little friends. I'm a people's person, right? I just look for my years. I've been in the truth. I got next to little no friends. You know, like the Lord, my business is occupied, in other words, right? I'm not a busybody. You know, I kind of go to work and then I'm busy with the ministry, man. All right? I have little time for my kids and family. I don't care. You know, I don't care, right? Because it says he who have a wife carry for the things of the world. But he who don't have a wife or a family carry for the things how he may please the Lord, man. Right?
Go ahead. This is 2nd Ezra 16. I started 40. O my people, hear my word. Make you ready to the battle. That's a part of the battle, sacrifice. And in those evils, be even as pilgrims upon the earth. Also what? Being ready to drop stuff if it be. If it come between that and the truth, hey, like you were bringing out earlier, pluck out your eye and cut off your hand in order to make it into the kingdom of heaven.
I'll go back to the stuff.
You had brothers in it. We had brothers that had all types of corporate deals going on, man. Been in the NBA, been in the NFL, all types of shit, man. And just shit alone. The truth. The disciples did the same thing. Hey, Lord, what should we get? We following you. Man, you gonna get that and more. I believe it.
In its perfected state.
Man, you be in the NBA here, you gotta get freaked out, man. No? You gotta sell out free. And if you want to dwell in that $250 million range, you gotta sell all the way out, man. You gotta kill your family. You gotta become a part of the boule, the masons and shit. You gotta sell all the way out, man. That's how them guys keep that money. You know? Yeah, but let's deal with that too. We get time on it. You want to finish this one now? We finish it up, we want to deal with that guy.
Verse 41. He that selleth, let him be as he that fleeth away. And he that buyeth is one that will lose. He that occupieth merchandise.
As if you don't have nothing. Businesses, right? If you in commerce and you doing well in this society with money or whatever, we're not. Well, it's gonna get to a point where you gonna get tried for that money, man. All right, the Lord gonna bring something great before you. Correct. You know that charisma, man. All right, you well off, financially set and stable, right? Business is booming. Okay, well that gotta get tried, man. The Lord gonna find out who about him, man. Oh, yeah. Okay, he gonna know. The Lord know who it is. It says that, man. All right, you gotta get tried. What you gonna do when you can't go to work no more, Jay? We know it's coming. We've been talking about this for years. Apostles and elders, 20, 30 plus years. We know it's coming.
They already tell you lockdown 2.0 coming.
Lockdown 2.0 coming. What you gonna do, Jay?
Whatever they gonna do, they gonna make 9/11 seem like a day in the park, man.
You're going to beg for it. Beg
no
pass.
Yeah, see, when I put in there about 2028, they plan on wiping a lot of you dropping goddamn dead, man.
75 to 100 million.
Yeah. If that happened in droves, it's gonna make them shut everything goddamn down, man. You niggas gonna meet one of them dudes with them double gas masks, filters on each side, and a tank coming in your goddamn house. Right?
Or one of them Chinese super soldiers they created, man.
think the reason they're going to have the lockdown 2.0 is because that vaccine ain't killing them all but no.
Yeah.
Watch with the words. Watch with the words.
Yeah, well, because YouTube be striking and shit, you know. Yeah, it's all good. But for the most part, it ain't been long enough. Because remember, the guy that invented that thing, he said he give him anything within 5 years. That's why you're seeing NFL football players 25, 23 years old dropping dead. Suddenly, man. Yeah. That's why you have that happen. But in that time frame of 5 years, all those that took the jab or the daiquiri, you know, that Bloody Mary, you gonna lie your blood, man. You know, you gonna give up the ghost. You know, we see it. The bulk of these people out here, they jabbed up, man. They Lebanese, they jabbed up, and they giving they backshot givers, man. That's all about coming. Because you see, I don't know if you seen most of the people that took the shot. Most of them are coming into these institutions showing they got HIV.
Testing positive.
Because the main engine that keeps the jab going was the, how can I say this? It was the components of the HIV.
Right.
The codes.
The codes to the HIV.
That's very true.
Because when it was earlier going on, what they were saying, they said people had pneumonia.
Yeah.
You got pneumonia. What?
You get HIV, that's one of the symptoms.
Yeah. Dropping dead.
Yeah.
They going into the. Put it. Why don't you put it on your phone about the HIV thing? The C-19 situation, man. We like to back up everything we say. But most of them, they gone, man. You know, they gone.
Dead men walking.
Jamie Foxx paralyzed.
Yeah,
He's blind.
Yeah.
He the real right now.
They made him take it too. On the movie set or some shit like that.
Yeah, that's why. With Method Man, that's why Method Man got the fuck on Paul. They try to jab him. He said, hell that shit. Y'all roll. Y'all can have that shit.
And Netflix said everybody that worked, that want to work on a Netflix movie had to get the juice, and he was in a Netflix movie recently.
Yeah, Method Man was playing as Red Man. My bad. Red Man was playing Method Man's brother on Power, and the reason why it went from it was like a unbib situation. It went from being light skinned to a dark skinned dude coming in and playing the role now, because they wanted the real man to take the jab. He said hell no, which I commend him. That's a real man. Because a real man gonna stand up for what he believe in, man. He willing to die for what he believe in too.
Not prostitute himself.
Yeah. Right. We're gonna keep this money. Hey man, fuck that money, man. Hey, that's why Yee didn't lost his guy. You know, Yee didn't win out there on the deep end. Come and get me. That nigga went off, man. But he telling the truth. Hey, you know, they gonna knock him off.
They gonna electrify. He look already fried.
They gonna get him good too, man.
He just came out saying Hollywood's run by pedophiles, and you gotta say that. Promote Satan if you want to be in it.
He broke. He down on his knuckle.
Got that woman to go up in there.
That's it.
What for me?
Yeah. He kept getting married back to back, man. And then motherfuckers just ripping him out of his money. Yeah. That's why when you got, that's why Zion Williams, your ass, they gonna tear your ass up, your big ass up, man. They already got him. Yeah, you got 3 women and more coming out of the woodwork talking about what y'all was doing and all type of shit. Then you got that platypus pregnant. You through.
And you about to lose some weight not from working out.
Man, if you got millions of dollars, man, I advise a guy not even to deal with a woman, man. You get your rocks off, but don't marry them goddamn women, man. You like Floyd Mayweather, make them sign a consent. You know, whatever we got, whatever we doing,
you leave what you came with, nothing. You leave it with nothing. Yeah. You want to deal with me, just deal with me.
Leave with your hands swinging.
You gotta leave with your hands swinging.
Matter of fact, you're supposed to be when you're an NFL player, you're really supposed to go and be a passport boy, man. This bitch stupid, man. Man, go up the street, man. Go up the street, man. Oh, you look like a goddamn witch, man. Go up the street, man.
Stay off the dope. Let her go. Please.
Stupid, man. You don't even want to do that shit because you get right here by us, man.
She got a radio in her hand, man, with a cassette player on it.
Satan's followers are happy about him too.
Yeah.
You got a cassette player on with them, man.